Hey guys, welcome back to Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Okay, so I finally figured out where to go in treetops. I looked it up online on YouTube, and I finally figured out what the whole deal is with that supercharged ramp car. So we're gonna go over there, and we're gonna go and find that last thief and the last treasure chest we have to open. So we are 1 day away from the release of the Resident Evil 2 remake. Are you excited? I'm excited. I was even gonna try to play the demo again using another account on the PlayStation 4, but I decided not to. It's only 1 day away. Technically 2 or 3 for me because, like I said, I pre-ordered the game, but I didn't pay for the express shipping, so I actually gotta wait for it to come to my house, like on Saturday or Monday, but either way, it's only a few days away. Alright, let's go handle this. I might not even play Code Veronica because that's gonna be a time-intensive game, and I really don't want to waste any time on that. Code Veronica's a long game. This remake's gonna be a long game, and plus I already got a couple other games to play, so I might not even play that. I might leave Code Veronica for after the Resident Evil 2 remake. Yep, there he is. There's the little bastard we have to get. So there's also a trophy for the boss in this area, Metalhead. Apparently there's a trophy. You have to get 500 gems on that stage, so we're gonna do that right after this. Yeah, don't you dare kick Spyro. Alright, so obviously we're not going to run through the whole stage because we already did most of that. We're just going to go and get that one thief, get the treasure chest. So I finally figured out how to do that. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to go here. Let's just save right here. And we're going to take the ramp. But then instead of doing that, what we're going to do is we have to jump over there. We're going to jump towards the ramp to the right instead of the one heading towards the exit, and then we're going to make a hard right turn over there. So let's see if we can do that without knocking into that one guy over there, because we don't want to lose momentum. Okay, so we got first jump, we got this one. Now we make a hard right here and we go straight. Ah, he didn't make it. He fell just a bit short. But yeah, that's where you want to go, and that'll take you straight to where the green thief is, and then you can finally get the last treasure chest and guess a dragon egg in the game, although I thought I'd gotten them all, but I guess that's what he's holding. Alright, so let's give it another shot. Go over here, make a hard right bank, and he fell short there too. Okay, so the jump isn't actually that difficult. It's judging the distance that you have to go. That's the hard part. That's the difficult part. But the jump itself is actually just making a hard right turn. Alright, we got it. Ah. Yeah, so we have to go basically to the very end of the ramp. That's what's gonna let you get the height to jump over there. Fortunately, we have 23 lives, so we can do it. And Metalhead's not a difficult boss, so that should only cost us like 1 or 2 lives if we're not careful. So it's not a big deal. Okay, here we go. And we got it. There we go. We're gonna fry this bastard. There we go. Okay, so I guess all he had on him was gem. He didn't actually have a dragon egg because we'd already gotten all of the... we gotten the trophy for it, so... Yep, 500 out of 500. That's it, guys, and let's just release this one last guy out of his prison. Jed.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You learned a lot since you were a young glider.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to get stuck.
They should have named him Jedi. But I guess this is in keeping with the theme of all the country theme names in this area and in this stage. Oh, and they even provided a nice whirlwind for us so we can get back there without having to just jump off the cliff and lose a life. And so we've officially completed this stage.
Hi, Spyro.
Alright, so it should be fine to leave with the menu rather than actually having to go through the regular exit, because we got everything in there. Yep, exit to Beastmakers. I cannot wait to play that Resident Evil game. That better not disappoint. I finally finished Spider-Man. Boy, was that an epic adventure. Alright, so we still gotta find a key for that. So that was an epic story. The only thing that kind of bugged me is that, like another YouTube player mentioned, the boss fights in the game are kind of underwhelming. You know, you pretty much just, even though the scenarios are all different. You know, like Vulture's different from Electro, is different from Doc Ock. Basically, it's pretty much just comes down to the same old formula, which is getting around the defenses and just using the basic 3 or 4 hit combo, 5 combo, so that kind of got repetitive as far as the different bosses in the game. Like, I expected a lot more from the last boss, especially Dr. Octopus, because you figure he's the main guy, he's the final boss in the game. And Spider-Man even has to build a whole new, completely whole new suit to challenge him because his old suit's not good enough. And you figure, oh, maybe they're gonna give you some new electrical ability or something like that, some fancy new electric power for you to use. And no, it's just, oh, your gadgets refill automatically once you activate it at the end. It's like, come on, man, really? You couldn't have Peter like try to use some electric weapon on him, like some weaponized electricity on him to remove the neural link. No, he just has to, you know, refills his gadget meter. Yeah, let's enter this one backwards from behind. Metalhead. Yeah, so that was a bit of a letdown. The boss wasn't. That boss fight wasn't quite as epic as I'd hoped. It looked cinematic, and he was really strong in terms of his attacks. And when he basically burned the whole ground on the skyscraper they were on, that was awesome. But yeah. Oh, and look, there's the other 2 Spyro games that I've been downloading. I gotta install those. But we'll do that after we finish up with this one. Alright, so we're gonna be very careful here because I think you can actually get a skill point for doing it perfectly, so we're gonna try to get that. Let's see. Metalhead, perfect. Alright, so I'm still not clear on whether that means you can't get hit or is it just you can't lose a life. I'm wagering it's just that you can't lose a life, because it would be ridiculous if you can't get hit even once, but I'm gonna try not to get hit at all. Do this. Yeah, I got that one guy. So those guys are the difficult ones a little bit, because you can see they were kind of throwing rocks at us. They're not doing so now, but I don't want to risk getting hit. I don't know. Yeah, you're not getting me with that banana monkey. Yeah, I think it's just you can't lose. You can't fall into a water or something like that. I think you can get hit, because I distinctly remember getting hit in the toasty stage and I still got it. So I'm hoping it's that and not that you actually can't get hit at all. I like how the ground smolders whenever you use the flame on the grass. I never noticed that before. I will say this about Spider-Man though, it was an emotionally powerful ending. Like what yeah, there it goes, that guy. Okay, so that guy's actually not a rock, he's one of those metal guys covered in armor. Oh, come on, really? Alright, so now I'm hoping is that he can't lose a life, because obviously he just got whacked there. And he got whacked there again. Yeah, what happens in that game at the ending, I won't spoil it for you, but I gotta say, they really went for it. Like, it takes guts to do that type of ending in a game, especially a Spider-Man game or anything with Marvel where you think you know the precise way in which it's gonna go and what's gonna happen at the end. No, they really went for it. So kudos to them. And they definitely set up the sequel for it. So that's good to hear, good to see, because it means they're obviously working on some stuff right now. Maybe they might take a little break, but they've obviously got plans for it, so that's pretty nice. That part was a little predictable, the way they set up the sequel. Like you could see it coming a mile away. Like the YouTube player I watched said, it was just so obvious that's the route they were going. But as far as the actual setup for like what's gonna happen next, I am looking forward to it. Rescued Sadiki.
Metalhead is all charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt his power supply.
Okay, so this is actually a little more complicated than I thought. I distinctly remember him being just a guy covered in metal, but it looks like we have to disrupt the power conduits for him. I don't even see how this works. Let's... So I'm guessing the green ones provide him with power then? Damn, he's got a laser gun too. So I don't get what the heck. So I guess, okay, I'm guessing you have to headbutt the different... Oh, so you gotta get him to destroy the power conduits himself. I thought you had to whack them. That doesn't look like the most efficient attack. Just sending those fools spinning down to meet Spyro, like that looks like he's actually wasting his minions. Come on. Okay, so let's see if he can target this one. There we go. Okay, so basically you gotta get him to destroy all the power conduits. And once you do, he should be vulnerable. Here we go. Got another one. Oh, he left. What the hell? Oh, so we gotta chase this guy like we do Nasty Gnorc at the end. And he's got a second power setup. Come on. Alright, so it should be the same deal. Just get him to destroy the conduits. So let's get this one now. It's just right in the middle here. Now we get this one. Did he get it? Yep. Alright, here's another one. Alright, so this boss fight is actually pretty easy because all you gotta do is just get him to destroy the power conduits here. You don't even have to fight him really. Oh, there's one left. No, don't fall into their Spyro. That'll be bad. It'll ruin a perfect record. There we go. Yep, skill point acquired. Okay, so I guess it's basically you can't get hit during the boss fight, but anything that happens outside of it in the stage is okay, because we get hit tons of times. I guess as long as you either don't lose a life or don't get hit in the actual boss fight itself, it's alright. So that was easy, we didn't even have to fight him. I was about to ask, what the hell is going on? Like, how can the Gnorcs build a robot here with like their distinct lack of technology? And if they do have that technology, why isn't it available elsewhere in other parts of the realm? Like, why is this the only place that's mechanized like that? Reminds me of the Legacy of Kain setup in Blood Omen 2, where you basically had the level of technology was Victorian, but then you basically have the Hilden with all these advanced high-tech, not laser weapons, but high-tech energy weapons. So you have this Victorian world with all this technology that's actually far ahead of its time. Or Jack, because you have the same thing in Jack too. Like, you have a really, what looks like a primitive society, but it's got cars and advanced technology and all. And that was before it got supercharged in Jack 2 and 3. Like, I'm talking about just the original Jack and Daxter. Kira's already inventing cars and stuff like that, even though like the rest of the world's pretty primitive. Alright, so we actually gotta find a way to get past that waterfall. First we gotta get this gem. So I think there should be a hidden passage somewhere around here, I'm not sure where it is. But I do know there is one that lets you bypass that, because you can see... Ah, okay, I see it. It's right along the ledge. Yeah, because there's a way, you can see that basically over where we started, there's actually a lot of treasure chests on top of the little mountain stairs. Okay, so it looks like we need a key for this, but we don't have one yet. We can't touch that. Toxic waste, I guess. Yeah, we're not gonna make it over there. I was wondering if we could fly straight to it, but no, we're not gonna make it there. Let's not forget that gem. There's nothing up there. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how you're supposed to reach the other ones over there. The ones at the beginning. Because obviously there's no hidden passage over there. That was just a ledge. That doesn't lead anywhere, so I guess it has to be hidden somewhere at the beginning. Yeah, I thought it would be like some hidden passage behind one of the waterfalls, but no, it doesn't look like there's anything there. Right, let's just go back and explore a bit, see if we can find out. Oh wait, here it is. Let me see if this is it. So here's a gem. No, that just leads you right out towards where he was. That's just where he was standing, so that's not it. See if you can climb this ledge somehow. That's the one thing about this game. Even though the open levels are nice, sometimes the lack of direction gets you. Like here, I have no idea how you're supposed to make it over to that ledge over there. I guess it's just a matter of observing the environment, but still. So there's nothing there. There's nothing in that direction. See, like, I don't see where he could jump from that would make it that far. Obviously there's some way. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, here's a gem we missed. Glad we got that. Really would appreciate having money back there to get into. Yeah, and there's two different ones. Yeah, so it looks like you can see there's a vortex there. There's a little whirlwind there, but I don't see exactly how you're supposed to get to it. I mean, I guess if you could get to that one, that's where it will take you to the other one too, but where exactly do you jump to? Yeah, I remember it being some type of hidden passage, but I'm not seeing it anywhere around here. It's obviously on top of there. Or in that one. Where did... I don't get it. See, there's a little ledge there, but if he jumps there, he's gonna be stuck down there. There's no way to get back up. Unless there's something that takes you there. I guess. Oh, let me see if it... Oh, I guess he's supposed to make a jump right to the ledge. Okay, I get it. So basically you're supposed to jump over here, and if you're lucky enough... Oh, there's a vortex. If you're lucky enough, you can get there without losing a hit point for sparks. But either way, it's not a major deal. It's not that big of a deal. There's a key too, that's what we need. For the other chest over there, near the exit. We got these. Let's go get the remaining gems over there. Wait, we can't forget this. So there's one of the lives we lost back when we were trying to make that insanely stupid jump. So we recovered that. Oh yeah, and this takes us a nice little spot over here. So now we can just glide over here. Let's get another life. And that's it for the gems over here. So now all we're missing is just a key. So let's go get that. The one thing though, even though you can get lost, at least they're not overly long levels, so it's not like you're backtracking a huge amount of distance, just a little bit of a distance back to where you started, or where the exit is, where the exit's located, so at least it's not a huge distance that you have to cover. Because that would just be insane, like if it was like Spyro, what is it, Spyro 4? Enter the Dragonfly, where the levels are just so long and they take so much time to cover that if you forget something, it can be really difficult to backtrack to it. Oh yeah, there it is. I was wondering, where's the treasure chest? I forgot there for a moment. Oh, there it is. Let's just get that and get out of this toxic waste dump. Really? 495 out of 500, huh? Really? That actually happened. God damn it. Now that's what I hate about the game sometimes, when you miss one single gem. In this case it's gotta be one that's worth 5, so it's a 5 value gem. Now we gotta search all the way back in the stage for it. God damn it. Alright, so let's just go backtrack to the beginning, because I'm betting it's either a gem that I missed because it was thrown by one of those, you know, when the monkeys were tossing the metal guys over, so I guess it's one of those. The one that a robot tossed, he was tossing the monkey guys. Either way, it's not a long level, so we should spot it somewhere around here. So we can finally get that trophy. I wish Sparks had the little ability that it does in, I think it's either Spyro 2 or 3, where he can basically point you in the direction of the missing gems. I really think it's 3, but I'm not sure. Because I think it's also around the time when Spark starts getting his own levels. So that's one of the abilities that he gets, you know, as he finishes a level in part 3, he progresses and he gets more powerful slightly. Because he's still a dragonfly, so you can still just squash him, but he gets a little bit more powerful, and then he can point you towards the gems that are missing on the stage. So if you're not having any luck finding them, he can actually find them for you. But I think that's only in Spyro 3. I don't think he has that even in the second game. I think in Spyro 2 you're still relying mainly on your own field of vision. Okay, so that gem's gotta be around here somewhere. It's not over here. It's not over on that ledge. We already got all the stuff over there. See anything in the grab. near the waterfall where we found that little secret entrance. That little path down there. I'm guessing that's where the other ones are. Because I don't see anything over this place. This place is vacant. And I don't think I missed anything on top of the ledges there. Because else I would have seen it, so... I'm guessing it has to be over here. So I guess we're gonna go down there again. Yeah, because there's nothing up here, so it can't be over here. So let's go over here. There's nothing over there. Okay, so there's nothing over here either, so now I'm starting to wonder. I mean, I don't suppose it's possible that if you kill the boss too early, he doesn't throw enough of the armored guys, and that's where the missing gem is? Like, I have no idea. There's nothing on top of that platform either, so... Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss on where that thing actually is. Because there's no other enemies left on the level, we killed all of them. Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me, right at the beginning of the level, come on. Gems in the rough. Really? That sucked. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Oh man. It's like the Resident Evil 2 demo where if you don't look back and actually go to the door, you don't realize that you can actually go outside. And I didn't do that. When I saw the level with my favorite player actually playing the demo, he went back and showed you that you can actually go back and open the door and see outside the zombies against the fence, and I was like, you've gotta be kidding me. I was right there and it didn't even occur to me to actually go back and open the damn door. Like, come on. I can just imagine Vash playing through this level or some of these levels and not finding one or two missing gems and just saying, you know what, the hell with it, we're going now. Because it just gets ridiculous how you can miss one or two gems and then now you're combing the whole stage just looking for those two gems. Alright, so we took care of that, so I'm really dreading the next one because there's a trophy that says you basically have to complete the flight stage, wild flight, without touching the ground. I don't know what that entails, like if there's bridges or railways or something, but you basically can't touch the ground, so that's gonna suck because those flight stages are already tedious enough without having to worry about conditions like that. Oh, and I think you gotta flame the 4 fairies too, so that's another thing we have to do. So let's just kill this guy, take it out on him. We should get that key though before we forget. So let's go get that key first. Shouldn't be that tough. I think you should get it from over here. Damn, he almost tripped and fell right into the swamp there. I always worry when I see him so close. It's actually not gonna make it to the ledge. And here's a treasure chest. Right, so it should be all together for this stage. There we go, 300 out of 300. 100% complete.